Hey guys, Hook to Clash here, and today I'm going to be bringing you some more replays from the most stacked team on the planet. What video would this be without having a Rakira's attack in here? And as you can tell, coming in with the Skelly Donut, one of the visibly prettiest attacks to watch, because everyone can acknowledge how difficult this is to place these spells on the perfect tile. The first invis wasn't perfect. Everything else from there's been borderline insanity in terms of how perfect it is. Look at that. We nearly killed the defensive RC. She goes rapid fire, shooting at skeletons there. That was kind of funny. I believe she's shooting at a skeleton, which then dies to one of the other defenses. But because she hasn't thrown her spear, she's able to throw it again immediately. And it just ends in that kind of whippy action there, where she's just trigger firing over and over again, despite the fact that she actually hasn't thrown her spear once. Now, obviously, it's good value getting a core multi in the CC down because you mitigate a lot of the red bombs, but the real work here is done by the Sui. Look at the value. Already taking out that entire top compartment, getting the scatter down and the defensive RC. Now we're going to get a multi, and the Queen on the other side is going to get the Town Hall. The Ice Golem helped her out. And we are off to a fantastic start here. Pop Queen on the Town Hall. She's out of tornado range. Can she get that single for us? Yep, she can. And look at the base. There's still plenty of value up on this base, but look at the pathing through the base. I don't even need to draw on this. You guys can all see how nice it is. It's not wide whatsoever, and he's just going to absolutely destroy this base. I think most of you at home could Lalo this base. So if most of you can, no offense to all of you, but Rakira's definitely can if you can. And we're just going to 2 times through this because it's an inevitability at this point. We've got so many spells we're hanging on to. Rakira's does use a few of them. I don't know if he was worried about time, but he definitely didn't need them. The best air defense in the game isn't going to be enough to stop this. Look at that. Nicely done from Rakira's there. He's got like 20 balloons up. Let's get into the next one. This attack was simply too good to not put in. I know a lot of you will be going, well, Hook, this looks like a Queen Charge Dragon Rider. It's probably one of the more boring armies we have. I'm with you, but watch this because it's not like any Queen Charge Dragon Rider you will see. The plan on this one was just stellar. So nicely done from Mr. Not So Wonderful here. Trying to prove his name otherwise. So starting the Queen down the bottom. Literally no point in putting these healers down. Because he doesn't want them. He wants them as far up as possible so that later in the attack, when his Queen comes back for the Town Hall, I know, right? Spoilers. That the healers are less likely to be in Town Hall range. Now, I really like the base identification here. Because he is going to grab all of these buildings here. But he also realizes look at this little gap here, right? It's very unlikely that the Queen's going to go so far up to shoot this elixir storage. It's simply put so far away. So, if we can set a funnel with these 2 buildings here, and I guess this elixir storage as well, the Queen has nowhere to go but to wrap back around. And it's such good base identification. Now look at this. We have a golem tanking for the king. So our king's taken no damage currently. So that's awesome for us. We've even invested a warden. And essentially what this king's job's going to be is to gut this huge compartment you see here. No wall breakers are needed to get the king where he needs whatsoever. He's in the compartment. And as long as we get this headhunter and the barbs in the warden ability, we will be chilling. Now, unfortunately, we're focusing on that and we miss a freeze and invis on our queen. A little unfortunate. The RC comes from the top. Reason didn't bother getting her in the warden ability is we needed her to get those defenses up the top to force the king in. That was never going to be in warden range. Now, look at this stone slammer. This is so smart. I couldn't believe this. There was a nice path through the core of the base made of wizard towers, Teslas and multis. Not really something that's going to take down a stone slammer that quickly. And the dragon just absolutely goes through the core of the base like it's not there. Then we use our dragon riders to just take out this final area of the base here. Dragon Riders don't really need spells, so that's why Mr. Not So Wonderful went with the Dragon Riders here. He's still got 2 of them up. They're so tanky. Queen finally gets the Town Hall. She did take a while to get it, and we had to use a lot of spells, but that didn't matter because the rest of the base got absolutely crushed. I hope you guys enjoyed that because that was just Clash of Clans at its absolute finest. We have Edu from Jensen Clash here, the hero who defended for us in the quarterfinals, I think it was, or was it? No, in the semifinals. The player that got Cutie Mary to this match here. I just realized I haven't even introduced this. This is the grand final of the CWL Summer Elite Madness between Cutie Mary and 6EM Sens. I don't know if you saw the score on the intro. I can tell you it was a perfect war, and it will be going down to a tiebreaker, which will have happened before I put this video out. Sorry about that, but there'll be a 5v5 tiebreaker. If you follow any of the big streamers on Twitch, it will be streamed because obviously a team such as Cutie Mary, which has much of Queen Walkers on it, is going to get streamed like crazy. Now, we haven't even talked about Edu here. In my opinion, he has to be one of the best P.E.K.K.A. bat players in the world. We had him on the recap last time, and he completely swagged his bats one hit. He got another 6-pack this war with this army. This was just the better triple of the 2, but both of the triples were absolutely clapped, and he's making me want to try this army because look at the power of it. Those 2 rages so quick, and we've already destroyed the entire core of the base. The P.E.K.K.A.s and the King beat out to destroy another huge compartment. The Queen's on the top side taking out splash damage. The RC's on the top side getting rid of the Eagle, and well, there's just not that much base left. A Tesla farm does appear, which is pretty pesky for our healers. Too bad the RC is going to take it all out. She's still got her Lassie tanking for her. We finally popped the Queen ability. The bats are chilling on the right-hand side. There's literally nothing over there to take them out. There goes the RC ability. Gets rid of a few of the Teslas. The Queen gets through the wall. The RC is still alive. Neither of them have their ability, but that matters little. And the bats come at the perfect time. We still have, by the look of it, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s and a Yeti up here. Our Yak's still going around as well, apparently. And this is absolutely crushed. Nicely done from Edu here. I mean, I wasn't kidding when I told you guys his attacks make me want to try this army a bit because it looks super strong on these anti-3 style bases. GG's there again to Duffman. Fresh off coming 3rd at the World Championship. GG's again to you, by the way, Kronos. We have him coming in here for Cutie Mary with a Yeti Bomb Lalo attack. So it's like Blizzard Lalo, as you can tell in the early deployment here. But because the bomb tower's there, you couldn't really do a Blizzard. And so rather than that, just brings the Yetis, and notice he brings a poison to slow down any ground skellies, because there is a ground skelly that appears that tries to distract his Yetis, and it slows down the defensive RC. We don't quite kill her, but I tell you what, we wouldn't have gotten half this close to killing her if it wasn't for that poison, and it's one spell, and he's trying to kind of get similar value to a Blizzard with, you know, no invisibility, so you can absolutely justify bringing the poison spell, and he gets the value here. We're just going to skip through. He's just pulled the CC to the side, using a bowler as well. I don't know what value that provided, but hey, it all worked out in the end. Now, King and Queen coming into the Eagle here, and if you haven't noticed it already, notice it now. Look at this spells. That is a jump spell right there. A non-max jump spell as well, by the way, but doesn't really matter. And you can probably tell where we're going to jump to already, and that's why I really like this plan. When you do a Blizzard Lalo as well, you use so many spells with the Blizzard that you can't really afford a jump, because you still need the spells for your Lalo. But because he came in with the Yeti Bomb variant, he can afford this jump spell, and the King goes into the core of the base, and he gets rid of that core multi and sweeper, and suddenly the base is looking much more free. We start with the RC earlier to funnel the King and Queen in, make sure they don't walk out. But now he's starting the Lalo really early here, which I like, because it's kind of cutting off the RC and taking damage off her, and she's going to play a vital role on the back end of the base here. The Lalo does kind of die out a little bit, but because we kept this Royal Champ alive, both with the Lalo early and the freeze on that ground bow there, we are setting ourselves up for major success. We do miss 1 or 2 balloons there. That's fine. And we still got that RC ability. She comes in. She's going to take out this defensive RC in a second. Bam. Her ability went off, got rid of most of the final defenses, and this is pretty crushed. Nicely done from Kronos here, showing that you don't have to Blizzard. You still can just go with the Yeti Bomb variant, and as long as Skellies don't mess you up, or defensive heroes, or the defensive CC to be fair, as long as the Yetis don't get distracted, they can get insane value. Yo-Yo coming in here, coming in with the Super Bowlers. I feel like people don't really understand how good Yo-Yo is at smash attacks. He's kind of underrated in that sphere. He is, if he wanted to be, he would be one of the best smash players in the world, in my opinion. Obviously, you're entitled to your own. But yeah, he's pushed plenty with P.E.K.K.A. Smash in the past. And let's see how clean this Super Bowler attack is. The biggest thing I want you to have a look at in this attack is how good, A, the timing of the log launcher is, but B, where he places it and why it's effective. Now, he's not trying to ward and walk anything more than a funnel. Super Bowlers need the funnel. If you give the Super Bowlers a chance to walk outside of the base, they will take it. Notice how he's still got 3 healers he hasn't deployed. He wants to put these straight on the Super Bowlers so that when the Eagle targets them, they don't die instantly. There's the log launcher, and I love it. Most people, I feel like, would put the log launcher here, but the problem with that is these troops are moving across the compartment like that. And if the walls opened is over here, you'll often have the Super Bowlers beat the wall here. But watch the timing here. The wall opens there. It was actually due to a wall break more than the log launcher, but look at it. These walls are opening in perfect timing, and the Super Bowlers are in the priority spot, in the best spot they could be. Now, we have lost a lot of healers. I don't know if we messed up something with the Warden ability, didn't get any Coco Loons in. Who knows? But, I mean, the base is kind of wrecked already, to be honest. There's simply put just not enough left up on this base to stop this tripling. Now, I will admit, the end of this attack isn't the cleanest end to an attack ever. You're going to see him drop this Rage and Freeze up the top way too late. Only gets the Yeti Mites, but it matters little at this point in time. He's still got an RC ability, still got a Queen ability. Town Hall is not full health thanks to those Raged Yeti Mites. There goes the RC ability, takes out the remaining defenses. She's Raged, and yeah, the Town Hall is down. Still got 3 heroes up. Pretty crushed, and that is as cleaner, aside from the last half a minute, that's as clean a Super Bowler attack as you will see. So try and employ the same thing if you're doing P.E.K.K.A. Smash, Super Bowler Smash, or even Yeti Smash. The final attack of the video, and yes, it had to be Klaus. Now, I know a lot of you will be like, Hook, this is air spam. The only reason you showed air spam was because it's Klaus. Firstly, kind of, but secondly, there is a good reason for it. Air spam has a pretty bad public reputation about it. Those who air spam aren't really viewed with the same respect as those who do queen charges or creative attacks. But I just had to show you guys this because Klaus air spams as well. That doesn't mean he's any less of a player. Your job as a player is to triple, and Klaus does that at a ridiculously high rate. And on this base, comes in with the air spam, and it works absolute wonders. Now, was it kind of an awkward spot to come in with that double, with the double dead zone here? Normally that's really bad for pathing, but he makes sure his blimp and clone takes out all of this so that the dragons are eventually forced back into the core here. As you can tell, everything's kind of slowly dying out, but he's managed to hang on to A, 2 freezes most importantly, but B, he's got plenty of hero abilities up. The Queen and the RC, super valuable. The Yak has actually been the real MVP here, beating through every wall. Dragon Rider decides to pick a Sam. Sweet job, buddy. But there's actually quite a few drags around the base at this point in time, and he's just going to slowly overwhelm the base. Heroes go through the base like butter if there's no singles, defensive CC, or defensive heroes. And yeah, nicely done from Klaus here. Obviously, we've seen him do crazier attacks in the past, but I had to show you guys this. Klaus can air spam too, and that means if Klaus is doing it, maybe you should do it as well. But yeah, that's it for the video. As you can tell here, it was a tie. We'll come down to a 5v5 tiebreaker for the winner, the CW Elite Summer Madness. But I just hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of content from it I was able to bring. I would stream that war, but unfortunately it's at 6 a.m. my time on a day when I have to leave for work at 6:30 a.m. So that makes it a little difficult. But alas, thanks for hanging around. Hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe we'll see you soon.